into the fray with the intent of reassuring her. None of the negative stories had been on M Live or on your UP News. It was the truth. There hadn't been any negative press written about Candy. Even so, her campaign for mayor of Widows Bay had hit some major snags. No legitimate outlet would print the trash they're saying, Candy, Pauline reassured our friend. She and Candy were the reason the town was on the uptick as far as I could see. Pauline's real estate business was booming as a result. Be that as it may, her campaign should be crushing it right now. She orchestrated the All Souls Festival. She helped pave the way for the ski resort, and she's got great outfits. Georgianne pointed out all of Candy's strengths. Candy squeezed Georgianne's shoulder in thanks. So why am I hearing talk in the waiting room at the clinic, and Tatum's hearing it here at the brewery, too? The gossip isn't great, Fawn added, and Candy looked at me and raised her eyebrows. See, rumors can ruin this for me. Candy threw her hands in the air. It's just gossip, right? I asked. But I'd forgotten how small Widows Bay was. They're saying she was unfaithful to Larry, God rest his soul, and that the bus crash was her idea. Well, the trip anyway. Oh, I also heard she shagged Stephen Brule to get him to open the ski resort, and that she's probably got some side deal with the logging operations. Also that she hosts those Lulala legging parties. Tatum outlined the various gossips swirling around Candy right now. Well, that legging thing, that's the one I'd worry about. Those things are like paper. Terrible, Georgianne added. The assembled coven agreed the expensive leggings were a crime against yoga pants. Candy deserved to be mayor of Widows Bay. She'd spent her life here making it a better place. She'd worked harder than anyone in town to bring jobs, improve education at the school, to beautify, and to hire new police officers. We all know you'd never be caught in leggings outside the gym, Candy, so that's BS. But I can't deal in the other rumors. I'm a journalist. We do facts. Finding out who started a rumor in this town is like figuring out which snowflake fell first, Tatum said. There is a way, Georgianne said. I dreaded where this was going. We did it before, and we had no idea what we were up to. Now, imagine, with all 6 of us, Tatum added. This is different, though. We were helping the boys score touchdowns, giving them a little push, so to speak. For this, we'd be trying to track down gossip. Fawn pointed out the issue, but seemed more intrigued than daunted by the prospect. While I was away in the big city, my friends used our growing powers to help their kids do well in sports. It was against the witch rules, we'd come to find out, but the state championships were all water under the bridge at this point. I, too, had used my powers, mostly to smite my cheating ex and his girlfriend, but still, they were all petty reasons to harness elemental forces and whatnot. We were all trying to do better. I'll look it up, Georgianne said. Her bookstore and deer processing business, The Broken Spine, was the source of most of our information on the history of Widows Bay. She also had spell books, local mythology, and the latest Lee and Moriarty, so it was well stocked. We're talking about casting a spell? I was equal parts interested and terrified. Yep, it's good for Widows Bay to have a fair and honest election, so we're going to make sure whoever's trying to stop that gets outed. It's our civic duty. Pauline's eyes sparkled with the idea. It was also good for Pauline's real estate business if the town continued to expand. Don't worry, Marzie. We're not going to turn anyone into a newt, Tatum said, and stood up to head back to work behind the bar. Unless they deserve it, Fawn said, which elicited a laugh from my friends. Oh, God. I put my head in my hands. Loosen up. You need to visit your aunt. It's time you get more detail on how we all fit into this supernatural invasion. Georgie was right. My aunt could both clarify and terrify on the subject of vampires, shifters, and witch magic. And it was witch magic that we were about to try to deploy. We needed a better fix on what that might cost us. The days of me waffling on my role, or magic, or what was really going on in Widows Bay were over. I was knee-deep in all of it. I may be brand new to witchcraft, wizardry, and dating,